And even then, I can still find some things to complain about with Street Fighter, though that's going to be mostly some of the characters, not the actual gameplay, because I want you to think and tell me which Street Fighter games had bad gameplay besides the Street Fighter the movie, the game. Okay, that's its own little thing in its own Jean-Claude Van Damme world. I'm talking about, the legitimate Street Fighter games, which is pretty much every other Street Fighter game. And yes, I'm sorry for picking on Mortal Kombat like this. The idea behind this video response is to give my thoughts on the whole idea of Street Fighter versus Mortal Kombat and which series is better, and why it was a bad idea for SmoshGames to really invite Mortal Kombat fanboys, Street Fighter fanboys, or just fanboys of any fighting game series to step up to the plate and say, "Oh, my game series is way better than everyone else for these reasons that have no point in anything." That's just basically my main problem. That people aren't backing up their opinions. I can accept, someone liking Mortal Kombat over Street Fighter if they give valid reasons, or at least reasons why. It's easier for them to get into Mortal Kombat over Street Fighter. Not saying, "Oh, Street Fighter doesn't rip any heads off," or "all the characters look the same," or "they have the same moves, nothing's new." Well, I got some news for you. Those female Mortal Kombat characters that you say are hotter, most of them cover their damn face. And even then, they're not even that sexy. And before anyone says, "Oh, they have alternate costumes where they show their face," yeah, that's what they are, alternate costumes. And again, I'm really sorry. I don't want to tear down Mortal Kombat like this, but just these arguments that people are making, they're just ignoring like the past 8 Mortal Kombat games in favor of Mortal Kombat 9. And even then, they're saying, "Oh, Mortal Kombat 9 had a great story." While I will admit that the story was enjoyable, I really didn't like the fact that I had to play as almost all of the Mortal Kombat heroes, especially ones that I do not play as. That's a very big mistake that any fighting game can make in general, is that, making a story mode and then forcing the player to play as, different characters that they do not main or they just don't know how to play as. That is just going to invite frustration. A lot and a lot of frustration. Especially with the final boss of Mortal Kombat 9, which unsurprisingly is Shao Kahn. But yeah, even then, just the difficulty spike at the end, if you don't know how to play as Raiden, you're gonna get pissed off and not finish the story. Okay, maybe the whole point of this video response is to show people that not every fighting game series is perfect. I sure as hell don't think Street Fighter is all that perfect. Some of the moves and combos can be a bit difficult to pull off, but that doesn't mean I can't enjoy them. And that's basically what this entire thing comes down to. Do you enjoy the game? Yes or no? If you enjoy the game, then good for you. If you don't enjoy the game, then find a different game to try out and see how you like it. There is no clear-cut answer on what superior fighting game series there's going to be. Whether it's Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Soul Calibur, it doesn't matter which series is better. The only thing that matters is that we're getting good quality games that we can play with our friends and have fun. Yeah, you remember fun? Yeah, fun. Oh, what a glorious thing fun is. Okay, but back to what I was saying. Like, I'm just seeing these comments saying, "Oh, Mortal Kombat is the worst game. It's one of the worst games ever. Street Fighter is one of the worst games ever." It's mostly people like that I have a problem with. Again, if you can back up your reasons on why you like one video game series over another, that's fine. But if you're gonna say that, "Oh, these games are terrible," just stuff like that, please, for the love of God, either back up what you're saying or don't say them at all. And yes, I know I'm kind of getting worked up over YouTube comments, but there is a lot more than just YouTube comments. There's definitely going to be people out there, like SmoshGames, who are going to give, what they think about something. And then a group of these people are going to think, oh, they are absolutely right, or no, they are absolutely wrong, how dare they? And I have no problem with SmoshGames, giving their thoughts on something. But just these people who are prompted to just comment and just pretty much be idiots. Those are the people I have a problem with. People who claim to think they're true fighting game fans and not even know the basics behind what goes into a fighting game. And I'm not saying that, I am the master of fighting games, I am the lord of Tekken. No. But I've grew up with fighting games long enough to know what works and what doesn't. Okay, maybe not as clear as that, but still, I do have some understanding of the genre. But these people, with their very, very weak, reasoning behind their liking for Mortal Kombat or whatever, they're the ones getting the most approval. Really? You cannot be serious. With comments like, Mortal Kombat definitely because its fatalities are great and the characters may look the same, but they are totally different. Those are the kinds of people that are getting approval. But anyway, I think I've taken up too much video time as it is, so let's go to the comments then. And oh boy, I think I'm going to be making the same mistake as SmoshGames did, but you know what? How about we try having a more intellectual talk about fighting games? So if you can tell me what you think about your favorite fighting game series without resorting to insults, using gay to describe something as bad, or anything like that, you are welcome to come and make your comments. And I'm going to be leaving this video up for debate, and yeah, I might just felt I had to get this off my chest. So until the next video I see you in, this is Random Chris saying so long.